welcome back to the Beach Bum Bookworm. I am Tiffany. I'm so glad y'all found me again today. My channel's all about cozy mysteries and romance books. And today I've got a big flyaway. That's what today is. Doesn't matter. I'm good. Beautiful. I'm here with part 2 of the cozy mystery releases. Some of these might be traditionally published, but most of part 2 is like self and indie and small publishing presses, stuff like that. I just have to find a way to separate them so that they're not all in one video. It's just way too long. So part 2, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Gosh, there are so many good ones. I think we should just hop right into it because I'm so excited. There's so many good releases coming out for March. The first 2, oh my goodness, I can't be more excited for. I'm just so excited for these authors. I've met both of them, and one of them is not their debut because it's Paula Charles. She has her other book coming out under Jana Rollins, but it's a Zen Goat cozy mystery. It's a yoga goat cozy mystery series. The first book is called An Escapegoat, which is an amazing title. Oh my gosh. It says, so this is what it says for book 1. It says, after finding long lost family through a DNA test, Callie heads to Bob White Hollow, New Hampshire to meet a great uncle she never knew existed. Charmed by the village and more than half in love with her new family, she decides to stay and open a goat yoga studio with a retreat space. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I love this idea. It's unique, it's fun, the goats are so cute. And I just absolutely love Paula, and I am so excited for her. I can't wait to check this book out. It releases March 12th. Paula's partner in crime, they're very good friends. Both did Ellie Alexander's writing class. So if you are looking to get like published cozies, I would definitely check out Ellie Alexander's writing because several people from her class, Courtney from Cortagonist just got published. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so excited for them. This one, like I said, is Paula's partner in crime, Annie McEwen. I cannot wait for this. I'm going to be reading it. The first book I read in April will be this book because March Mystery Madness, unless I can fit it into the March Mystery Madness prompts, I might try to get it in March. But otherwise, I'm definitely going to be reading it, the first book in April. I cannot wait for it, and it's one of my favorite covers of cozies in a long time. It's the first book in the Northwoods Mysteries. The book is called Resort to Murder. Y'all know I love resorts and cabins and inns and stuff like that, so I cannot wait for this. It says, when Amy Cooper's life in Chicago is turned upside down, the young interior designer retreats to her family's Lake Cottage resort in the beautiful Wisconsin Northwoods for a much-needed break. Hoping to clear her mind and gain a fresh perspective, she looks forward to enjoying the slower pace and the crisp, clean pine air at her beloved Cooper's Cove Resort with her family, dogs, and best friend Whitney. Unfortunately, her homecoming isn't as calm as she'd hoped when Emmy finds out a ruthless development company is relentlessly pressuring Lake Covington property owners, including Emmy's family, to sell their land so they can build an extravagant, modern resort that would ruin the quaint aesthetic of the area. And things get worse when Emmy finds the dead body of one of the developers. Oh my gosh. There's so much about this that y'all know I'm excited for. Cottage, resort, Wisconsin. I love cold weather places for cozies. I cannot wait. I gotta fit this in March. I am so excited for those two, and they couldn't be nicer and more deserving. Annie and Paula, congratulations. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to check out y'all's books. Next up, we have the 14th book in the Flamingo Reality Cozy Mystery Series, capped by closing costs. I love that title. This is by CC James. I like these covers. I love the colors of them. They're always kind of got the same color scheme. I love that. This features Stella. She's a retired FBI agent, and she is starting to work as a real estate agent. Next up, dun 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 dun, Kathy Bailey. Kathy Daly. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. let me bring it down. Kathy Daly. She is writing book 26 in the Inn at Holiday Bay. I feel like that series just started. You blink and she's written like 8 novels. It's going to be called Secret in the Storm right here. These covers are always really cute. The general premise of this series, it says after suffering a personal tragedy, Abby Sullivan buys a huge old seaside mansion she has never even seen, packs up her life in San Francisco, and moves to Holiday Bay, Maine, where she is adopted against her will by a huge Maine Coon cat named Rufus, a drifter with her own tragic past named Georgia, and a giant dog with an inferiority complex named Ramos. Oh my gosh. I just am so blown away by Kathy Daly. Not Bailey, Kathy Daly. Next up, a new book in a series that's on my 24 to start 2024. It's Battered and Buried. This is the 7th book in the All-Day Breakfast Cafe. This is by Lena Gregory. It says, murders on the menu at a Florida diner in this fast-paced mystery that will leave you hungering for more. Now, J.C. Eaton wrote that blurb. I love that. I love that. Like I said, that series is on my 24 to start 24. So I am excited to see a new book coming out, which is March 19th. Next up, I had to include this because it takes place in the Ozarks in Missouri. And I don't feel like we have a lot of cozy mysteries set in Missouri. And I had never heard of this. If I had, I don't remember. Again, it's book 8 in the Ozarks Cozy Mystery series. It's called Secondhand Secrets right here. This is by Diane Harmon. It says a cozy mystery set in the Missouri Ozarks where a young protagonist who is a recent widow who is the owners of an antique store. She discovers she has a talent for solving murders and has a St. Bernard companion. This comes out March 29th. I don't know that I'd heard this series, so I'm really excited. Love, love, love when we get states that we don't have a lot from. So another choice for our Missouri road trip. Next up, another cozy mystery, historical with travel in it. Oh my gosh. This is the 5th book in the Fiona Figg and Kitty Lane cozy mystery series. It's called Murder in Moscow. Love it. Oh my gosh. This is by Kelly Oliver. So book 1 says 1917 New York. Notorious spy Frederick Fredericks has invited Fiona to Carnegie Hall to hear a famous soprano. It's an opportunity the War Office can't turn down. Fiona and Clifford are soon on their way, but not before Fiona is saddled with chaperone duties for Captain Hall's niece. Is Fiona a spy or a glorified babysitter? From the minute Fiona meets the soprano aboard the RMS Adriatic, it's trouble on the high seas. Love it. Trouble. Fiona sees something or someone thrown overboard, and then she overhears a chemist plotting in German with one of her own countrymen. And the trouble doesn't stop when they disembark. Soon, Fiona is doing time with a group of suffragettes and investigating America's most impressive inventor, Thomas Edison. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. That is from book 1. Again, that one takes place in New York, and then it looked like every book along the way was in a different spot, and this were in Moscow. I have got to try this. Next up, we have a bakery cozy. Y'all know I love bakery cozies. It's book 4 in the Scotty Ramone Cozy Mystery series called Caught Bread-Handed. This is by London Lovett. It says Scotty recently made some life-changing decisions. One might even call them rash. She's turned her world upside down and desperately wants to set it upright. After wallowing for a good month in her grandmother's cottage in Ripple Creek, the small mountain town where she spent most of her childhood, Scotty sets off determined to leave the past behind and fulfill her dream of starting a bakery. Comes out March 18th, and I think it was already on my TBR, but the first book definitely went on my TBR. This next one, we talked about this a little bit a couple months ago, I think. It's a Scottish witches cozy mystery series. I need to know how paranormal this is. So if you have tried it, please let me know about this Scottish witches series. Book 3 is coming out. It's called Cooking Up a Witch. This is by Felicity Green. From book 1, it says a creepy inn, missing men when her new employee believes can she foil a pagan plot before she ends up dead? The Scottish Highlands, Desi McKendrick is obsessed. 10 years after her husband disappeared during their honeymoon, the determined B&B owner, never left the village where he was last seen. After her decade-long detailed investigation, she feels vindicated when another bride wakes up and the groom is vanished. March 22nd, book 3. Need to know, how paranormal is this series? I love this idea. Next up, this series sounds like so much fun. I know I already put it on my TBR. I can't wait. It's got to maybe go on my 25 to start in 2025, or maybe I can sneak it in somewhere. It's Max's Camper Van Case Files Cozy Mystery Series. Book 5 is coming out. A Festival of Fear. This is by Tyler Rhodes, and it says, From Chef's Wives to Camper Van Nights. Max's van life adventure careens into a shocking murder mystery. Burned out chef and a bit of a hippie at heart, if he's honest, Max Effort has had enough. He's packed in his job at a swanky Michelin 3-star restaurant, grown his hair, berated his parents yet again for giving him such a go-get-em name, and accepted he's never going to get his ex-wife back, and he's hitting the road. March 15th, book 5 comes out. I love the idea of a camper or a van life cozy mystery. I can't wait to give that one a shot. Next up is a series that's on my 24 to start 24. Oh my gosh, I'm already behind by 5 books because book 5 is coming out in March. It is the Tucson Valley Retirement Community Cozy Mystery Series. This is by Marcy Blessy. I can't wait to get to number 1, Dying to Dance. Cha-cha-cha. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I've read this synopsis a couple times, but it's just so funny. 39-year-old Rosie, named Rosafia, after her mother's beloved Golden Girls, I love her mother already, decides at the end of her 20-year marriage and her dad's impending knee replacement surgery are all the excuses she needs to visit Tucson Valley Retirement Community. But the drama follows Rosie when she finds the body of a local tart and business owner, Salem Mansfield. The information she discovers using her newspaper reporter sleuthing skills, coupled with the clues she picks up from the lackluster police officer Dan Daniels, leads to a surprising discovery when the murderer is revealed. Along the way, she meets a cast of characters in her parents' social circle that leave her questioning her parents' choices and friends. It's like the tables have turned. Book 5 comes out March 17th. Next up is a new holiday cozy from Tanya Kappas, book 9, April Fool's Alibi. Again, this is by Tanya Kappas. It's book 9 in the holiday series. This features Violet Reinheimer. She is a character and spinoff from The Campers and Criminals. You don't really need to read The Campers and Criminals first. She is a reporter. She comes in later in the Campers and Criminals series, but it's definitely not something that's going to give anything away or spoil anything if you haven't read The Campers and Criminals. Each book in the holiday series is set in a different holiday. I have read the first 4 or 5, really enjoy them. It's a fun, short, sweet holiday, quirky, cozy. I absolutely love it. Next up is a series that is definitely going on my 25 to start in 25 if it doesn't get fit in this year, because it's just, I love anything unique. Said this 1,000 times. This fits the bill. Number 4 in the Barbara Hollis Cozy Mystery series is coming out. I don't even know what this series is about. Happy Housekeeper's Guide to Danger. These covers are my absolute favorite. I love them so much. This new book comes out March 15th. I don't know any more about it, but I can tell that it's obviously a time period we don't get a lot from. We either get very historical or, now. And so I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for that one. Next up, I am so excited for this one. I don't think I've heard of this. It definitely went on my TBR. I hadn't marked it on my TBR, so I'm not sure. It is a sweet cozy mystery series, and it's a seasonal cozy mystery series. So like holiday and sweet, because the main character owns Candyland Confections, a beloved candy store. I cannot wait for this. Book 4 is coming out. It's called 4-Leaf Crime Scene. It says Emma is the proud owner of Candyland Confections, a beloved candy store. With her extraordinary talent for creating delicious sweets and her knack for solving puzzles, Emma becomes an unexpected detective in this quaint little town. Comes out March 12th. It is by Courtney Flagg. I cannot wait. Next up, I had not heard of this. This went on my TBR. It sounds really fun. It's unique. I love it. It's the Christian Women's Club Cozy Mystery Series. Book 3 is coming out. It's called Too Cold to Handle. It says it's an 80s church ladies miniseries. This is by Riley Blake, and it says, after a senior pastor is murdered, Paducah Fellowship's church members alienate Harper Kay, the new church secretary. Soon, Deputy Maxwell uncovers a much larger suspect pool, which leaves locals with one burning question. Is newcomer Harper Kay the guilty party with all the right answers, or an innocent victim? I love books set in like churches or with characters who are clergy of any kind. So rabbi, a priest, a nun, I'm there for it. I really enjoy it. So I'm excited about this one. Next up is a new series. New series alert! Okay, so it's the Paint and Sip Cozy Mystery Series. Book 1 is called A Brush with Murder. This is by Donna Clancy. I think it's Donna Walla Clancy, and I think she just had a book come out earlier. I'm almost positive. The pottery one is by the same person. Coming out this month. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one, Paint and Sip, it says book 1. This is book 1. If you spill the wine, you do the time. Retirees and wine lovers, Janelle Brewster and Anita Prow decided to combine their love of painting and crafts with their appreciation of wine and share it with the local community. They're certain that their newly opened venue, Paint and Sip, will be a hit for locals and are looking for a tasty night on the town. When a body is discovered in the parking lot, the Paint and Sip, however, a delivery man with a jaded past comes under scrutiny, but the amateur sleuths soon find out that almost nothing is ever as it seems. Book 1 comes out March 22nd. I love this theme. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many good ones coming out. Lots of new series. So many to anticipate. Wow. What a month. Give me a big thumbs up for this video. And until next time, may all your future reads be 5 stars. Bye, everybody.